Quote of the week. If anyone knows who Ronald Reagan was, he's an old president back in the day of the United States. Also, he was an actor. Very influential individual here in the United States, but also globally as well. Him and his wife back in the day. But this quote is a very interesting quote. The quote that he had: "If you are explaining, you are losing." This is a pretty interesting quote because you could take this anywhere: personal life, family life, business world, etc. Look at this very similar that everybody does, right? We could look at different departments. We could look at recruiting and sourcing, right? We have a lot of referrals that come into this organization. Of anyone, obviously referrals, recruiting teams, sourcing. If someone asks, hey, why should we join that company? Obviously, it's what Cherry just said. It's you're learning every day. You're happy to be here. You love the experiences. It's a great culture, etc., etc. So that would be a perfect example of, going over and being concise. Just like I know McCoy, you touched upon that at the end, having SMART, right? Just being very specific, just sticking to the specifics of it. I get this a lot, and when I'm obviously on stage or I'm speaking with other potential clients, to say, why Reva? Why, how do I use a VA? It's very easy for me to articulate that because not only I use our virtual assistants in our own real estate business, right? So someone says, all right, what do you do? And I can give them a quick, very specific map, 5 steps. We do this, 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 and this, and how we use a VA. And our clients or our potential VAs that want to join our company, when we are confident and we are concise and we're specific, that makes everything roll off of our tongue. Everybody knows, I know for me, when I'm talking to someone and they just keep talking and talking and talking, for me, I just like getting to the point. I'm like, just tell me the answer, right? Just tell me, instead of just going through a 10-minute breakdown of, when you start on this specific thing and you're bouncing all over the place, you're like, yeah, I honestly don't think that they know what they're talking about, right? Other people think the same exact way. CSMs, when a client asks you, what are the best tools to use? If you know right away, for instance, skip tracing tool or a dialer, and in 2 seconds, the top 3, boom, 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 you could give them a rundown real quick, the positives and negatives of each one of those tools, then guess what? They will know that we as a company know what we're talking about. So it's very, very simple. That's why I love this quote. Each of you nailed it on what we're talking about. It says, when you aren't clear on your goals, directions, you babble, difficult to convey to others. If you're explaining, it turns into an argument and you don't know what you're talking about. And then SMART. So love it. Great job, everybody. When and if you are explaining, you are losing.